Alright YouTube, what's going on? My name's Satch, welcome to Drive 81 Porsche YouTube channel, back in the Cayman this morning. Sorry about the last video, I left you hanging a little bit. The car has been through its MOT now, and I didn't really want to give away as to whether the car had failed or passed or not. I'll get to that in a moment. Now, if you are interested in following my weekly Porsche adventures, please click that subscribe button. Also click the bell to make sure that you are notified every time one of my videos goes live on YouTube. Also, this channel is partnered with carfinancdeals.com. I'll put the link to carfinancdeals.com in the description below this video. What will you get from carfinancdeals.com? Well, you'll get a 98% approval rate. You can buy from any trusted dealer. You'll get your own personal advisor. They have no broker fees and a super fast decision. So check them out, carfinancdeals.com. I also want to tell you about a competition I'll be running in the next week or so. You know, a good thing about this channel is working with companies, working with organizations. They give free stuff away. They love to promote their channels. They love to give free stuff away. And in this channel, we are partnered with Diagnostic World, and they have very kindly given us 10 of these kits to actually give away. It's a Porsche diagnostic tool. It's the i960 kit, and we're going to be giving 10 of those kits away. I'm going to be making a separate video for this, so if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to watch that video. Like I say, I'll probably release that in about a week or so. It's going to be very simple. It's going to be something like, you know, all you need to do is make sure you subscribe, like the video and comment. And when we get, I don't know, 200 comments, something like that, we'll pick 10 at random and we'll give it away. But watch out for that video in the next week. So in my hand here is a piece of paper, and it is what everybody gets once they've been through an MOT test in the UK. And right there, I don't know if you can see that, but we have the words pass. Of course it passed, it was always gonna pass. You don't think I'm gonna let my car go through an MOT and fail, do you? Well, apart from my last 911 did, but that's another story entirely. So it means that I can legally drive the car on the roads with a good MOT certificate. It had no advisories. An advisory, if you're not aware, is something that was maybe borderline and something which should be considered a potential risk on the vehicle, but there was none of that. So I was a little bit weary, a little bit apprehensive, because this is the first MOT that I've actually had done on this car. So I'm very, very pleased that the car's sailed through without any advisories, and we've got a year's worth of motoring, which should hopefully be trouble-free. So it means I've got more money to spend on toys. Speaking of toys, I've just picked up from FedEx a parcel which is going to put a big smile on my face. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pull over and I'll open the box and show you it now. Right, so here we go. Very, very excited about this. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. You probably aren't, because you don't know what it is yet. Let's have a look at the lettering there. It says Carnewal, Porsche styling and accessories. Let me just get this box out and we'll show you what it is. Alright, so this, we have gaskets, we have nuts and bolts from Carnewal. Them in there. And what do we have here? Oh yes, headers. These are 200 Cellcat headers, and I am so pleased to see you little beauties. Eventually we've got the headers. Now, as I say, these are Carnewal headers. So what I'm going to do is actually listen to the sound of the standard exhaust now. This is the sound of the exhaust with just the rear GT exhaust on. That's a good reference point. And then obviously this is the other header. These are 200 Cellcats, so although they do have cats in, they just have, it's like, well, it's just less bits or something. I don't know how well you can see inside there. But these are the headers. Really excited to be getting these on the car very soon. I do potentially have with these headers is that the current exhaust, which is the Carnewal GT exhaust, the rear box, is currently outputting at about 95 decibels. Now, once I get these headers on, the chances are it's probably going to push the decibel reading over 105 decibels. So that could in itself give me a little problem, because I may not actually be able to drive this car on the track with both of the both the headers on and the GT rear exhaust on. So it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Ultimately, I might have to go down the route of putting the headers on, taking the rear exhaust off, just to keep it under that 105 decibel reading. Now, one thing I didn't mention is that when I got the MOT done, before the MOT, the car was spluttering a bit. Check engine light was back on. If you watch the install video for the GT3 throttle body and the IPD plenum, you'll know all about that. Well, I thought that was fixed, it actually came back. So I had to put the original throttle body and the original plenum back on the car for the MOT, and that's what's currently on there right now. So I might, this is all going to tie in together, because I might get these done by a garage. If I do get them done by a garage, I'll get them done by a Porsche specialist, and I'll get them to do the IPD plenum and GT3 throttle body as well. They'll all go together, so it would make sense to get them all done together and then get a tune done at the same time, so that everything is running on the same sort of wavelength, everything's on the same track, and I'm going to be getting the most out of each of the individual mods. So actually that's really exciting now. I'm going to put those back in the box. As I say, I'm going to inspect the current headers and the nuts and bolts, because it might be a job that I can do myself. If it is, I'll tackle it. If the nuts and bolts are looking really rusty and it looks really rough under there, which I suspect it might, because I've heard very bad reports and seen very bad things about these cars when it comes to taking off the header. So I might be better off just giving it to an expert, but I'll get under and I'll have a look myself. I'll be doing all of this in a different video. I mean, it's not like I would steal it. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it, baby. Oh yeah, I like it, baby. Woohoo! Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Woo! When I was doing that, there was a little old lady at the bus stop over there. She was looking at me, and I'm going, oh yeah, woohoo! Silly, silly man. Check out the colour of this BMW. Looks like something I'd squeeze out of a toothpaste roll. Okay, well that seems like a good enough place to end the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. To all of the new subscribers, we've had quite a few, well I've had quite a few new subscribers of late, so I really appreciate anybody who's new to the channel. You might not be aware, but once I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a Porsche Boxster. It's a Porsche Boxster 986, so that's a cool little incentive if you want to subscribe to the channel. What have we got? Pretty soon I'll also be obviously fitting the carnewal headers, the 200 cell cat headers. That's going to sound even better than that. McLaren! Oh! Beautiful, beautiful, as Bernard Matthews would say, beautiful. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Driver 81 YouTube. Peace out. Okay, so that flight didn't go to plan. So my drone has basically just crashed into a tree. It still appears to be working, but propellers have completely snapped off, one of which I've got in my hand here. The camera has come out of its, oh you can hear the motor going there, it's completely come out of its whatever it is, its holder. Oh shit. That was not how I wanted to end this video, but I have no choice now. That is the end of the video.